I'm doing fabulous.
Welcome back. I thought you were already too big and wouldn't come back on the show.
Yeah, right.
See, that's what's happening.
I actually begged to come on your show.
Oh, we love him, don't we? In the biggest way. Who needs Leonardo DiCaprio when we have Jensen? He's like, yeah, he's like the big boy version of Leo. Michael Logan, the TV Guide reporter who wrote the cover story on Jensen. Michael is back today. Welcome. Going to fill us in on the hottest soap storylines this summer. Now, so Michael, we got some audience questions. I've got some questions, but you know what they're writing about you, right, Jensen? That you're like the thinking teens dreamboat.
I don't know where they're coming up with this stuff.
That's somebody TV Guide at the computer, like getting a little out of control.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
No, but you know what? It's because he really does have a maturity, right, Michael?
Oh, absolutely. You know, and he's a great actor too, which is you could tell from the first day he was on the show.
Thank you.
But you know what, Jensen? It's pretty amazing that this seems so natural for you because Jensen wasn't even planning a career in acting. You were going to do what, sports medicine?
Yeah, I was going to study like sports therapy, sports medicine. So. It just kind of happened. People, you know, found me in Dallas and pursued me to come, you know, and join their crew in LA. And I just kind of, on a whim, just said, all right, what the heck.
It's working out okay.
Doing all right.
Yeah. You know what I love?
Doing all right.
To watch these guys and the women out on their personal appearances. Because when they're on the personal appearances, the fans really do feel that they sort of, you know, have a claim to you. And you get asked, well, tell them what your most frequently asked question is. What do people want from you?
They often ask about a love interest on the show. That was the biggest thing when I started on the show. They were like, when's Eric going to get a love interest? And I was like, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to deal with my parents right now, you know. There's some serious problems going on with my family. You know, but now they hired a young lady a few months ago to play opposite of me, and it's going very well. It's building, and so maybe that's...
It's heating up.
Here we go.
You got a question for Jensen?
Yeah, hi, Jensen.
Hi.
I just wanted to know, do you know anything about your past on the show?
My past on the show, that's kind of a big gap that has yet to be touched on. I know that Eric was gone for many, many years and living in Colorado with his off-camera grandparents. And yeah, and they haven't really touched on a lot of the stuff that went on in his life during those years, so they haven't informed me on a lot of it either. They're still playing with what they're going to do with that.
Why don't you make that up and submit it as a storyline, a little backstory? That'd be good. That'd be good. Now, Michael, you know all things soap, so you're standing by for any and all questions?
You bet. I was going to say about, they better come up with a good excuse why he was away, because his father supposedly died in the Middle East when he was away. His sister went into a coma. His mother got possessed by Satan. Never did he come back from school, you know, so it better be damn good.
Just like the parents who drive carpool here in L.A. It's no big deal. Now, what soap do you want to know about?
General Hospital?
General Hospital. Can we go there?
Sure, sure.
I'd like to know if Luke is going to find out that Nicholas is Stefan's son and not Stavros's.
Well, that depends on whether or not they decide that Stefan is the father. And Bob Guza told us in TV Guide that he hasn't made up his mind. Stefan thinks he's Nicholas's father, but that doesn't mean the writers have decided to do that. They certainly are leaning that way, but that is a decision they haven't made, and they're actually leaning toward him not being the father. So it'll be a while down the line before they actually get into that.
Do you want him to be the father?
Well, it would make it more interesting.
All right, so that's important. What the fans want is important. Okay, who's another world fan? I know that we got a bunch here in the audience. What's your question?
My question is if Vicky and Jake are going to work things out, or is it just going to be a big catastrophe with Marley?
Nobody works things out, and so there wouldn't be a plot. Marley, of course, is come back with a new actress. This is interesting because Another World had these identical twins, and now they're being played by two actresses who look nothing alike. So the new Marley has to have a whole reconstructed cosmetic surgery thing to have a new face. And, you know, so you're going to have a very interesting triangle going on there. So I would not count Jake and Vicky as the happy couple, you know.
Now, can you give us any scoop, since you just did the story with Jensen? You know, everybody wants more, and pretty soon you have no information to keep to yourself. But what's the latest that you can kind of dish with us on?
What, with this guy?
Yeah.
Well, Nicole, who has conveniently forgotten to mention that she has a husband, is going to complicate his life this summer. And Nicole's going to be getting a sister who I sort of suspect would be another possible love interest for this guy. And you can't have too many.
You can't have too many. No, you just can't. And the fans are ready for it, so bring them on. Bring on the ladies.
Right.
When we come back, which star will have a mother-daughter affair this summer? Is it Krista Allen, Tracy Bregman, Josh Taylor, or Joshua Morrow? We'll have the stars come back to fill us in right after this. And the Leeza Show dancers, all that and more right after this. Come on. Jensen, they're 3 years behind.
I know. You know, I actually met Peter this past weekend at the fan club banquet, and I was talking to him, and I was like, "So you have no idea who I am?"
That's right. I remember
Actually,
you
do, because we get the US magazines. I read up on the magazines.
Oh, okay, okay.
3 years. We've got about 3 years before they.
Oh, so you can like charge for this information when you get back.
Yeah,
You could
exclusive.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Welcome back, all of our stars, everybody. What a great job they did. Sorry. Now, I was just saying, we were fully prepared for Josh Taylor not to be here because we thought you had to go, you had a big scene and everything, and what happened?
They delayed it a little bit, so we're fine. They broke for lunch, so.
Oh, well,
I'll be back in plenty of time.
but
This was so much fun, and I can't quit being a blues brother.
You're in! But we know, I mean, let's get real, ladies. Based on the way that Krista looked in that showgirl outfit, she hasn't had lunch since like the 70s. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
But you know what got me, and I hope you don't mind me revealing this, she was very shy backstage because the back of that outfit was a little, well, it was kind of fishnet, and that was it.
Just a little.
It was like a little dental floss right up your little
Exactly.
hiney.
Exactly. Yeah.
The good news was she kept asking us to check it out.
Hey, Josh, can you check this out here for me?
Well, okay.
Yeah, Josh and Joshua kept going, no, it's fine, really, let me look one more time. I think it's okay.
So helpful. So nice.
Sacrifice.
All right, you guys, I'm going to turn you loose. You can ask your questions now, do your thing, rock and roll.
I wanted to know if you two are going to get together in the storyline.
Ah.
Well, I guarantee you, I hope.
Answer that. It should be a very exciting summer. This summer will be very exciting for Billy and Roman.
Do the storylines kind of do heat up in the summer, right, Michael? Because the kids are home from school.
Sure, this is the time where they want to grab the audiences because they think, like, if kids start watching now, they're going to be hooked for the rest of their lives. So this is a very important time. I will also say, though, that Mr. Taylor, who has not had much romantic action since he came back on the show, not only will be having it with Billy, but a little something will be going on with her mama, Kate, also. So,
All right, Dad!
Hi, this question is for Krista. I wanted to know if Billy's going to keep her miscarriage a secret from Beau, and is your storyline going to end up somewhat like Kristen's?
No, it's not going to end up like Kristen's at all. As a matter of fact, I think this week it does come out that I don't keep I had a stillborn baby, for those of you out there that don't know my storyline, and I end up blaming the whole thing on Hope. So I don't know if you guys saw, we had a fight at Salem Place, the whole thing. I ended up blaming the whole thing on Hope, and that is kept a secret for a long time. Nobody knows that I really lost the baby in the bayou, so that's it.
Wow, what do you think about that?
Wow.
All right, when we come back, we're going to... I heard there was somebody special that you wanted to meet. Who is it?
Josh Morrow.
Oh, but it's too bad they're all gone now. Nobody's up there on the stage. The stars have left the room. Yeah. But you know what? He could never let you down like that. Look, Josh, Kelly came from North Carolina to meet you. Come on. Josh, you're so nice. You made her vacation. What a nice guy. Look at her. Your aunt tipped me off. Your aunt in the audience tipped me off to that. Now, was that a good thing? How are those muscles?
Oh.
All right, remember at the beginning of the show we asked for the volunteers and there was a woman and a man seated right here. And they were supposed to work on an act during the show. I understand they're ready to reveal now. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Heidi Thompson, remember, who's here from Vegas, along with our audience members, Ted Shred and Lydia Paulson. Ted, Ted do?
Oh, Leeza, he's hot. He is so hot. I am so excited. I hope the people from Soap Expo and Legends in Concert are watching because I've got 2 new stars, and they are, this is so cool, mother and son. So I didn't know that. So we have a talented family. So what I did with this cute little baby is, because he's so hot, I thought, let's have him work with fire. So I'm going to, like, stand back, and he's going to do his thing. Okay, are you ready, sweetheart?
You sure I can do this?
Don't disappoint Mommy, okay? I'm going to stand over here.
Oh, they're not kidding. Ted, watch your hair. No. Now, wait. Ted, we have to fess up because they're thinking, wow. Ted and Lydia both we were just kidding with you guys. They're like ringers. They really are show people, right?
Yeah.
Where do you perform?
I perform all over doing fire, magic, and stuff. I'm also a stunt coordinator in film, and you see, I just finished a movie called Tequila Body Shots. Got to plug that.
Well, all right. And what does your mom do?
My mom, Lydia, is a great trick roper. She does all kinds of rope acts and stuff, and her
Come
and my
on
father.
out, Lydia. In her little red boots.
Lydia, put the glitz in it, though. The Las Vegas glitz. We need that.
Wait a minute, we need you out here, too.
Oh, okay. I taught her how to be a little sexy because this is Vegas we're talking about. So twirl your hips while you twirl your rope, okay? I'll stand over here. You go, girl!
We'll check out Lydia's act as we go to break, so come on back. Lydia and Ted, thank you. Girls, work the room. All this courtesy of the Imperial Palace Hotel and Casino and Circus Entertainment. Thank you, everybody. Thanks most of all to our stars. We love you. Thank you so much. We'll get questions as we go out, all right? Richard, the first one is because you're my favorite stud man. Good job. Good job. Look at the kiss prints on your head. Okay, questions for anybody as we go to break?
I have a question for Jensen.
Yeah.
Hey, Jensen, you're such a sweetheart, and I was just wondering if we're going to see a mean side of Eric, and if so, would you rather play the villain or the sweet guy?
Oh, well, thank you, first of all, and I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be an evil side to me. I think Sammy has pretty much taken that part of the family.
Michael, is there going to be any evil side to him?
Well, you know what happened, on Days of Our Lives, we thought Susan and Mary were twins. Maybe they're triplets, and Sammy and Eric, and there's an evil triplet happening somewhere.
You never know with soap operas.
Why not?
You never know. Colleen, go ahead. You guys work the room. That's okay. We'll talk while you're doing that.
I wanted to ask Michael Logan something. Is Catherine on General Hospital actually truly dead?
No.
You can't even say it out loud. There must be something really deep there. You didn't have a chance to ask yours, right?
Catherine.
On all my children, I was wondering, are any of Mateo's visions going to come true with regard to Haley?